Well, no changes on the river breakup map what we saw yesterday. Still waiting for the three main North Slope rivers to start breaking up, the first of which would probably be the Sag River, but so far, again, all iced over. And from there, going to winter weather, we've got a coastal flood advisory here for the southwest coast, actually a portion of the southwest coast, Nunivak Island, Kuskokwim Delta coastline there for possible minor beach erosion with winds gusting to 50 miles an hour should bring the seas up with a higher tides and could again cause some minor beach erosion. So coastal flood advisory out for tonight. And here for fire danger for spruce, we've got areas of high fire danger as far as spruce goes here through the central part of the state, and low fire danger to the south here, and of course up to the north there isn't any spruce. So moving on to satellite imagery, you can see clouds dropping southward here, bringing snow and gusty west winds into the central and eastern Arctic coast. In fact, there's a winter weather advisory out tonight for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast for winds gusting to 50 miles per hour and snow, maybe 1 to 2 inches accumulation, blowing snow, reducing visibility to a half a mile. Otherwise, we had clouds lifting northward here with showers earlier today over south central Alaska, pulling northward here into the eastern interior, and drier conditions here over the southeast coast. Had some showers earlier on, but those diminishing throughout the afternoon. And out to the west, system out here that dropped southward out of the Russian Far East, the front with that weakening here, with gusty winds for the Pribilof, slight precipitation all the way up to St. Lawrence Island, but not much in the way of any at all. Then this stronger system down here coming northward, much stronger system, bringing winds gusting anywhere from 40 to 60 miles an hour, to peak wind gusts 58 miles an hour at Cold Bay. Otherwise, 35 to 50 mile an hour winds elsewhere across here, shifting northward in toward Bristol Bay. Clouds on the increased Kodiak Island, and drier conditions out to the west. Forecast for tonight, you can see this intense low here pulling into the southern Bering Sea here. The very tight gradient bringing gale force winds, again gusting anywhere from 40 to 60 miles per hour right on up along the southwest coast here, especially the Alaska Peninsula. And again, supporting that coastal flood advisory out for the Kuskokwim Delta coastline right through here. And dry in the central interior areas. Up to the north, as I mentioned, a winter weather advisory for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast as this Arctic front continues to drop southward, bringing snow to the central and eastern with strongest winds there, again gusting to 50 miles an hour on the eastern coastline with visibilities down to a half mile or less at times. Dry for the Copper River Basin with some clearing and still a few lingering showers here over the southeast coast, but much drier conditions than what you've seen. And probably dry Prince of Wales Island into the interior there with partial clearing possible. And for tomorrow, this front pushes eastward and lifts northward, starts weakening though, but holds together enough to bring a good shot of rain all night long tonight into Kodiak Island as soon as it starts here later this evening with gusty winds until the front moves through. And gusty winds with increasing rain, cloudy skies, continued cool conditions here all across southern Alaska, spreading into the North Gulf Coast areas, and some showers from about Yakutat, partly sunny skies with a few isolated showers over the mountainous terrain of the Panhandle tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon, and also look for some showers to develop along the central and eastern Alaska range, but nothing too significant there. All the moisture will be down to the south, northern Bering Sea, gusty east to northeast winds, gale force winds here with rain, and that pattern with the two lows down to the south. Wet conditions in toward Adak and Atka, gusty southwest winds with numerous showers for the Alaska Peninsula, tapering off for the eastern Aleutian areas. Some of this precipitation could get as far as St. Lawrence Island tomorrow afternoon. Again, mostly sunny in the central interior. That Arctic front just really falls to pieces there. Snow will be diminishing in this area with much lighter winds coming in tomorrow afternoon. Once that front falls to pieces there. And then the outlook for Monday, partly to mostly sunny for the Arctic coast into the North Slope with much lighter winds, light winds actually. Scattered showers here along and just south of the Brooks Range, and wet conditions with that front stalling out and slowly weakening here across southern Alaska. So Cook Inlet, the Kenai Peninsula, especially Prince William Sound, westward here across the southern Kuskokwim Valley into Bristol Bay out to the Kuskokwim Delta coast. Wet weather, rain, periods of rain, gusty winds and rain for the Alaska Peninsula to the eastern Aleutians, drying out to the west with lightning winds. And that front pushing in to the southeast coast, toward the southeast coast, still off the coast by Monday afternoon, but that'll bring an increasing chance of rain for the central and north coast, spreading inland there to the east with partly sunny skies down toward Misty Fjords, Ketchikan and Annette. And then that front really just goes to pieces and is out of the picture, leaving a few showers behind, higher pressure building in again to a certain extent there. Should make for lighter winds and drier conditions once the showers slowly diminish, especially over the southern areas there. Take a little longer to the north. Showers to the North Gulf Coast. Several lows over the interior here make for mostly cloudy skies with a pretty good chance of some showers or areas of light rain. South of the Brooks Range all the way down in toward the North Gulf Coast. Showers diminishing over Kodiak Island in the afternoon. And scattered isolated showers for the Alaska Peninsula with a few sun breaks there. Next system down here to the south, a little bit of a break in between that one and the ones up here over the interior. Pretty light winds over the Bering Sea, partly to mostly sunny for the North Slope and the Arctic coast with light winds, especially along the coast. Light winds, dry conditions, high pressure centered way out there to the west, pretty much keeps the Bering Sea storm free. And for the lows tonight in the 20s for the Brooks Range to the Arctic coast, otherwise 30s and 40s here for the interior, and 30s and 40s also for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians, lower to mid 40s for the southeast coast. Highs for tomorrow, 60 to 65 through the central part of the state here, 50s to the south, 30s to the north, cooling into the 20s for the Arctic coast, and 50s again for the Panhandle, 40s for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians. And for the Monday morning lows, 20s there, maybe 18 to 22 there for the Arctic coast North Slope. And then south of the Brooks Range though, 40s, maybe a few upper 30s, but generally 40s for the remainder of the state. And then highs for Monday afternoon, 60 to 65 again in the interior. And staying in the 50s, south central Alaska, maybe up to 60 for the northern Kuskokwim Valley, cooling into the 40s down toward the coast. And highs again stuck in the 50s for the Panhandle.